Hey folks, so for the upcoming video task for the CFD, I just want to give you this small thing so you can practice a bit just in case you haven't used these features. We have covered them a bit. We covered them particularly for the first couple of videos I showed them, but if you haven't used them much and you've just been mainly trimming, this is how you do this. So on DaVinci, and we're gonna fix that by transforming out here, fit to screen. There you go, now you can see better. So on DaVinci here, if you are using the edit tab, and this is what I would recommend you use for this, you already probably know how to trim. So to trim is when you take the clips and you go left or right. And what most of you have used, but some of you might not, is the split or the blade tool. So what you can use is up here, there's this little razor tool. If you switch to it, it's called the blade tool, or it's essentially called split. And what you can do is you can click and split the clip into two separate clips, and then that allows you to trim from within the middle of a clip. So the reason for this is you can go through and you can find a place where I screw up, for example. So let's say that's right here. I'm going to switch to the split tool. I'm going to click on the red. I'm going to switch back to the normal mouse. And then I'm going to zoom in and I will trim it wherever I need. And then once you got it from where the mistake begins and ends and you have it where it should connect seamlessly, you put it back together. And your goal is to make it so that change plays smoothly, or as smooth as possible and as seamlessly as possible. So I have posted this ABC video. I make two mistakes in it and I cough in one portion of it. If you quickly listen through, you can check out where those three mistakes are, and you can practice switching to the blade tool, splitting, switching back, and trimming it out. Some of you didn't use the blade tool much, others used the blade tool quite a bit. The biggest thing to remember about it is to switch to it to do your cut and then switch back to be done. So this is just a review / practice for those that need it. And otherwise, tomorrow we will have a similar type of thing like this. I will give you where all the mistakes are, so you don't need to find the mistakes tomorrow. You get the exact timestamps for the mistakes. Your only job tomorrow is to cut those mistakes out, make them seamless. You can add audio transitions and video transitions between these if you're careful. You just, again, need to make sure they work to make it seamless, or sometimes you don't need it. But you can play around with that and see. So that's the practice clip, and that's what you need to do if you want to practice today. You don't need to practice, but if you want to quickly review it near the end of class or at some point, you can do that just to make sure you are aware of it. And tomorrow I will help for those that are, if you blank on where the blade tool is, I'll make sure you have all your tools. Your job is, again, just going to be make sure you actually split and trim. Okay? Send me a message if you have any questions, and otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.